He's a lecturer. He's the one of the most youngest lecturer in my school. Many ladies are just after him, chasing him, because my husband is a very young and handsome man. The things that I know that is going to fetch me money in the house without the notice of my husband. Even when I get the land, my husband did not know about it. I didn't tell him about it since he said I should not disturb him. I sold most of the things that was going to make that fetch me money. Good day, everyone. I'm here this afternoon to tell you the story of my life. Sister Noye, I've been dating my husband during my university days. He's a lecturer. He's the one of the most youngest lecturer in my school. Many ladies are just after him, chasing him, because my husband is a very young and handsome man. Then, to my greatest surprise, I was the lucky person. After I finished my school, he promised to wait for me to go for my youth service, which he did. We got married after my youth service. We stayed together for like 2 years. My husband now changed a line of business that he wants to go into a business. God bless us with 2 lovely kids. He changed a line of business into selling electronic, which the business has been going fine. We are living fine. Things are working normally. My husband have time for us. We stay together at home, just play together with the kids. During the weekend, we go out as a family. We are happy. But some years back, I just noticed a little changes from my husband. My husband has started following bad friends, bad company. We will be together at the time that we want to go for family weekend. My husband will just receive a call. They will call, he will tell me that he's coming back. Before you know it, he will not come back. Even if I'm calling him, he will not pick the call and he will not return back my calls. That thing alone has been bothering me. With the glory of God, I thank God that I'm working. So some years back, things are not even changing. Since that things are getting worse. Even his line of business is not even supportive anymore, like the way it used to be. I will use part of my salary to make sure that the kids are okay. I will even pay his children's school fees before he could remember. Sometimes he will say he has forgotten that he thought he has paid the children's school fees. When I saw things are just falling apart gradually, I just decided to help because we are one. At the end of the day, there is a day in my company, a company came to my office to introduce their company that they are selling landed property, housing, corporation and other things, which I thought of it that if my husband could get something like this, that would be a good for the family. I called my husband one fateful morning before he leave for his work. That there is a company that introduced their landing property and another thing that we can be able to acquire the land. My husband just snubbed me, telling me that he's old enough to decide anytime that he need any landed property, or that she just forget about that one, that he's going to buy a house, that is a house that we are going to buy, not buying a land. In fact, I was very disappointed from him. I sit down, many people are patronizing the company. I just thought of it. There is no help. I even have to go to the bank for loan. They said I'm not due for loan. I just thought of my uncle that stays in US. I called him. We talk. I just explained things to him. He said I should give him some days. On a fateful day, my uncle called me that I should send my account details, which I did. I sent my account details to him. I asked him to borrow me the money that I want to acquire a landed property that I will pay back. My uncle sent me the money I asked of him. He asked me to keep the money to myself, that he dashed me the money, that there's no need for me to return the money back to him. And in my place of work, there is a contribution that we are doing, monthly contribution, which I engage myself in that monthly contribution. I have to still have to wait, because to build a house is not a day thing. I waited for like a year. The small money that I was able to get from the contribution, we started the foundation. That one just took us for only foundation, because the building was a very massive building. I have to sell some of my valuable things, my gold. Even the children, I cut off their expensive. I sell most of the things that I know that is going to fetch me money in the house without the notice of my husband. Even when I get the land, my husband did not know about it. I didn't tell him about it, since he said I should not disturb him. I sold most of the things that was going to fetch me money. I sold them to put in that building gradually. At the end of the day, we were able to do the foundation. I still start another contribution again, continuously like that. I was able to get money to do it to the lintel level, up to the finishing. It was that the contribution that I'm doing, and my expenses. I have to cut many things. I hardly buy clothes for myself, manage things that the way I used to feed before is not the same. I have to manage things to the extent that I can be able to meet up with the project at hand, which means it's that building. I really work hard. All these things has been going on for many years, for like 3 years. My husband did not know anything about it, and still he has not even said anything about we getting the house that he promised us, or a landed property. He hardly come to the house. He hardly show me the affection as a wife. That one is not my problem, but I love my husband very well. I love my family so much, to the extent that I don't want my family to be put to shame. That is the reason why I'm even doing those things at the first place. I now notice that the landlord has been misbehaving. The landlord will come to the house, be saying all sorts of things. I asked my husband, what happened? He now told me that nothing, that I should not mind the landlord. At the end of the day, I now found out that my husband has not paid our landlord for over a year. He has not paid the house rent. In the apartment that I built, I have 2 tenants. It was 4 flats. There is extra 2 flats. I rent up 2 flats because it's 4 flats. There's additional 2 flats. I got an agent because I don't want my husband to know that I have a property. I gave it to an agent. One day, I came back from work. I was surprised when I saw the landlord was shouting, screaming everywhere. I now asked the landlord. The landlord now told me that for the past 1 year, going to 2 years, my husband has not even paid for the house rent. I was so shattered. I was very disappointed from my husband. And I don't even know anything about it. Because I was really busy. I was really busy. I don't even know that my husband has not even paid our house rent. Due to the project, the house that I'm working out, the children's school fees, to feed the family. I was the one taking care of my family. My husband does not even care about it. The landlord just serve us a quick notice. I was so disappointed. I was shattered. I don't even know what to do about it. At the end of the day, I just thought of telling my husband that I have an agent, that I've looked for an agent since the landlord said we should leave the house, that my husband have to go and look for money. I don't want to even know. That is his responsibility. Has been taking the responsibility of the children and the family for like so many for like 3 to 4 years when my husband abandoned us. He has to sort for money. I took my agent to him. My husband paid the house rent to my agent. My agent will now transfer the money to me. We have been staying in that house for the past 2 years now, and things are working. I don't want to know where and how my husband gets money to pay for the house rent. All I know is that for that 2 years, he has been paying the money. I even heard that sometimes we go and borrow money to complete his house rent. His business is not more functioning very well. Some months back, I got a caretaker, which my husband used to pay the money through the caretaker. Each time that my husband pay the money to the caretaker will transfer the money to my own account. My husband did not even know that I owns the house. He has been paying the house rent. Some months later, my caretaker now introduced an agent. So the agent now brought my husband's friend to the house. My husband's friend checked the house. When they met with my caretaker, the caretaker now told him that it was so person, a woman, that owns this house. The caretaker now told my husband's friend my name. The man was so surprised that the name was so familiar to him. At the end of the day, my husband's friend now found out that it was me that owns the house. He now went to go and meet my husband, attacking my husband, telling him that so my husband has a house which he did not tell him about, that they just mentioned my name to him, that I'm the so person that owns the house. He was so angry. My husband friend was so angry, telling my husband that you even own the house. You now put your wife's name as the caretaker. You don't want me to know. Today, I've known. He was asking my husband. My husband was so surprised, was just looking at him. Later, my husband came to the house and confronted me, which I don't have any choice than to tell him. After all my mind, I've been having sleepless nights that I'm going to tell him one day, because he's still my husband no matter what, and I have children for him. He must surely know. I really have it in mind of telling him. That moment that my husband knows that I owns the house, he was so surprised and he was so disappointed in me that he has been paying for the house rent for 2 years now, and I've been collecting the money without not telling him that I owns the house. He was so shattered. He was so shattered and disappointed in me. And I've not been using the money for myself or for anything. I've been using the money to feed us, to clothe the children, to pay the children's school fees. I did that for the love that I have for my husband and my children, just to sacrifice for us to be in a better place. But my husband don't want to understand me. He has to leave the house. He left the house for over 3 months now. His family has been on my neck. They even arrest me that I should go and tell them where my husband is. Madam Noye, I'm just confused. That's why I'm here today. For you to please help me. Post my video. Madam Noye, please, I'm so frustrated. I don't know what to do. My husband, he left the house now. For the past 3 months, I've been looking for him. I love my husband very well. It's because I approached him at the first time and he's not serious about it. That is why I was able to do it, so that I can be able to save my family, to save my children. I use the money I get from the house rent to take care of my family. Since then, my husband has not said anything about it. That's the reason why I took this action. I love my husband. Please, Madam Noe, help me to post my video so that I can be able to look for my husband. For the past 3 months now, please, Madam Noe, I've been looking for my husband. Tell him to come back home. I will be at the comment section. Please, I need the word to advise me on what to do. Where do I start? I don't know what to do. I'm even shattered. I'm looking for my husband. His family are on my neck. My children are missing their daddy. My children are there asking me a questions. His family are asking me a question too. The children too are asking me. I don't even know what to tell my children. I don't even know what to do. For the past 3 months, this lie that I've been telling my children, I don't even know what to say again. Madam Noye, please help me. I will be at the comment section so that I will know what to do. Thank you.